Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
You were going to keep going.
I was. Honestly, probably best that you stopped me.
Yeah, I'll cut you off. Don't worry.
Well, welcome to the Melt
Melt
Uncut.
Uncut.
We're your hosts.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Isabella. Long time no talk.
I know we took a little break, but we're back. We're rejuvenated, refreshed.
Yep, back and better than ever, baby.
We have some big updates for you this week.
Yeah, we do. Sarah got butt implants. Just kidding. This is how rumors get started.
Yes, it is. I'm going to edit on some Reddit thread. People saying I got butt implants. I did not.
No.
I don't need them. Please don't. Don't give me any, please. Thank you.
We do have big updates, though.
Yes.
Yeah, just overall, how have you been? It's been a long time.
It's been, 3 weeks since my last confession.
Oh, forgive me, Father.
For I have sinned.
Forgive me, Father Sarah, for I have sinned.
We've received some feedback that our Confessions of Former Catholics episode was someone's favorite.
Yep.
So we're thinking now of how we need to continue this.
Wait, user submissions where they started off with "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned,"
That's perfect.
and then they just confess whatever they need to confess.
Okay, we need to do that. We absolutely need to do that.
Yes.
And also, just like a minute ago, we were talking about like just different episode ideas, and I started whispering, and I was like, "What if I do? It's not picking me up? Maybe it is. I might do an ASMR. Oh, no, yeah, you don't have to crank it up. It's good. I might do an ASMR episode just for funsies. That could be my segment one day. Because Iz got to do an Iz review. Yeah, you could turn me up. Okay, that's probably good.
Yeah.
I think I talk lower anyways, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that could be fun. But I think those are fun ideas. A Forgive Me Father, for I've sinned, and a Sarah Mar.
Or we could do "Forgive me, Mother, for I have sinned."
Ooh.
Because we're mothers.
We're mothers of cats.
Yeah. Mothers of cats. I like, okay, so for our future commune, the names I like so far are Mothers of Cats and Friends of Sarah.
Friends of Sarah.
Friends of Sage also works, but Friends
Who's
of Sarah.
Sage?
Exactly.
Friends of Sage, and everyone will just be like, who's that? And we're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just Sage.
Just Sage. Yep.
Well, maybe we should hop in to our updates.
Well, what are we drinking?
Oh, what are we drinking? We're drinking just iced tea. I'm drinking a raspberry tea.
And sorry, I was mid-gulp. I'm drinking a lemon tea from Just Iced Tea. Thank you.
Just iced tea.
For sending us some Just Iced Tea.
Yeah, we had 2 left in our little mini fridge that we have beverages in. And there's a reason that we're trying to clear that out.
Do you want to start your updates?
I guess
And
I
just
could.
like go from there?
I guess I could.
Yeah, go for it.
But one reason we've been drinking a lot of Just Iced Tea is because it has been hot here the last couple of days.
It has been hot.
Although it's cooled down today quite a bit, but it was Sunday it was 90, I think.
Yeah, we hit 90 in June.
Yeah.
Well, 91.
91.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Depending
yeah.
on where you were.
Yeah, we were we were at the lake. We were swimming.
Nice.
It was very lovely. Iz came over. You were there on Sunday. Yeah, you were there Sunday.
No,
you weren't.
I was not invited. You sent me a picture of the lake and I was like, man, sick invite.
No. That was after we opened the storage unit. So we just went straight there.
Sorry.
But we did invite you on Tuesday, was it?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Where we went to the storage unit and then went to the lake.
Yes, we did. We did a little 6 p.m. swim. It was lovely.
It was really nice.
And the water's like just the perfect temperature right now where it's like slightly chilly, I will say, but it feels refreshing. Like it's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess updates from me. Gosh. Okay. Well, maybe about a couple of days, a week after the last episode, I went to New York. I have a really good friend who lives in Sweden. We went to college together and really bonded over a school trip in South Korea. And so like right when COVID hit, she moved to Sweden and I well, I guess I moved to Seattle, but it just so works out that New York is like a halfway meeting point. So we decided it'd be easier just to meet there and hang out.
That's such a fun halfway meeting point.
I know. I think we're gonna try and hit like different cities every year.
Fun. I want to meet her.
I cannot believe you haven't met yet.
I know.
Which is so wild.
I just wasn't around in college.
I know. She'll be here in August.
Will she really?
Yeah, for a wedding.
Ooh.
So you can meet her then. But
let's hijack.
Hijack the wedding. But yeah, I think we're gonna do Boston maybe 1 year, like a Charleston, maybe Florida or Maine. I don't know, just different East Coast spots to make it easier than her flying all the way to Washington and me flying all the way over there.
I've heard Annapolis is pretty.
Yes, I too have heard that. That's another update we'll be getting to in a little bit here. New York was fun though. I spent 8 days there with her, and we were running around the city, eating lots of really good food.
Running or walking?
Walking.
There we
God
go.
forbid I run.
Yeah, we got to stay true to our identities here.
Sarah doesn't run. I think it's romanticized, and I want to hop on that romanticized train of running.
Running is hell.
Yeah, I just someone told me one time that they have runner's asthma, and I was like, what is that? And then I looked it up and I was like, oh my God, I'm like, I legit might actually have this.
Oh, I'm just out of shape.
Well, I think I'm out of shape as well, but also we're just pounding out marathons over here. It's no big deal.
But walking a marathon and running a marathon are two very different monsters.
This is true. But anytime I try to run, even just a mile, I'm my lungs constrict. I just can't breathe. Does this happen to everyone? I don't know.
That happens to me.
Maybe you have runner's asthma.
No, I'm just out of shape.
I think I have asthma. You diagnose me with something, I'll think I'll have it.
There you go.
But I took a red-eye flight because that's apparently the only flight out of Seattle to New York is a red-eye, which is stupid.
Gross.
But I landed at JFK early. Thank God. Our flight got in early at 5 a.m. And check-in at the hostel wasn't until 3.
Oh my gosh.
So guess who got to wander around New York for X amount of hours? I put in 10 miles off of 30 minutes of sleep, and I was awake for 34 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't know how that happened. And I was literally, I walked myself to the butcher's daughter over in I think Nolita neighborhood. And there became this running joke that every time we were at the butcher's daughter, someone at the table had to be exhausted.
Okay.
It's because the first time I was there, I was sitting there absolutely drained. 34 hours of no sleep. I was hallucinating. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I was hallucinating. I was trying to eat my avocado toast. The waiter was asking me questions. I didn't know what was happening.
Oh no.
I think I was texting you.
Okay.
I think I was. And I was like, I am about to pass out right now.
That's horrible.
Anywho, everything was fine. But the reason I say that about the butcher's daughter is because one of my elementary school friends, who we happened to go to high school with, we'll just shout her out, Josie, in Joe's Kitchen on Instagram. She has a really cool cooking Instagram. She's a magician in the kitchen. I don't know how she does it.
Very yum.
Very yum. But she was actually in New York for a wedding. So her and my friend Amelia and I all went to the butcher's daughter. And this was after a night out of clubbing. We were all hungover, exhausted at the butcher's daughter again.
Okay, so I'm 26, right? So are you. And it just, maybe back when I was 18, 19, could I do that? But at the ripe old age of 26, I don't think my body can handle it.
Yeah. And well, what's crazy about that is, I guess for our night of clubbing where we went out, this whole New York trip was just so many little synchronicities aligning. One of my really good friends from high school who was in the band with me, who I taught him how to play clarinet. His name is Javi Lozano. He's a really cool DJ. He lives in San Diego and just happened to be performing in New York, 2 blocks from where we were staying.
I still cannot believe that. That is insane.
It was wild. And Josie was supposed to come with us to that set, but she was at her wedding, and I think the timing just got funny. So anyways, Amelia and I went to the club to go see my friend from high school, DJ. And the club, or the DJ set didn't start until 11.
11 p.m.
11 p.m.
No.
And then it ended at 1 a.m. And then we went to another bar
No.
after that.
How did you do that?
And then we went to one of their houses and just like all chatted for a little bit and then went home at like 3 or 4 a.m. And then had to wake up at 8 for our community walk in the morning.
Oh my.
Mind you, this is the only I don't party. I don't club. Like anyone who knows me in person knows that I'm literally knitting in bed at like 9 p.m. reading a book. So this was very rare for me, especially to show up at a community walk with a bottle of Gatorade in hand.
I want your ability to rally. That's insane.
I definitely had to rally. Yeah.
I know.
I was sitting on the subway that morning with like a bagel and cream cheese in my hand. And I'm like, you know what? The subway is not a good place to be hungover.
Oh no.
It was like warm and it was just moving and I'm like, nope. I'm like, there was a point I almost had to get off the subway. I'm like, I can't do this.
I wonder how many hungover people have puked on the subway.
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Probably a lot. I only had like 4 drinks too.
Ooh.
Which.
That's a lot for you.
Yeah, that is. It's a decent amount for me. But I also had that over like 6 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was a while. Like I would not say I was blacked out drunk by any means. I was just drunk enough to dance and have a little fun. But
woohoo.
It was a good night. So that was fun. Don't usually do that stuff, but it was a good time. The bagels in New York, delicious. Tompkins Street bagel, delicious.
Ooh, I want a good New York bagel. I almost stopped at a bagel place before coming here.
I'm like obsessed with bagels. Like before this New York trip, I'm like, oh, maybe this is the inner SoCal girl in me, but I'm like, bagels have too many carbs. Like eating a whole bagel, I'm like, ugh. This is like, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I have been scared of bagels like my whole life.
Slap you
because
silly.
of teachings from
I'm gonna
San
slap
Diego.
you silly.
I know.
No.
I know. Meanwhile, like I'll put down bread like no one's business, but if it's in a bagel format, I'm like, this is too much for me. So we're definitely past that.
Good.
But they were making dairy-free cream cheese in New York out of tofu. So you're actually getting like a
Some
complete protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like a straight up, and they would put a lot too.
How do they?
I think they just I looked up a recipe and you just blend like tofu, a little lemon juice, a little nooch, and like something else, like 2 other things. So it's a really
Did you just say nooch?
Nooch. Nutritional yeast.
Oh, oh, okay.
Okay. You've strayed from the path for too long.
We can move on.
So yeah, bagels, delicious. Free People Movement took all of my money.
Nice.
They have really cute stuff there.
They do.
And after I dropped a whole bunch of money there, I think I posted like one story of me wearing something, and I got a notification on my phone saying their Bellevue store wanted me to come in and get an outfit for our community walk last week. So
no way.
I got a cute little outfit, which was fun. It was like a little Animal Crossing character outfit, but I'm going to try and do a little community walk with them, and they might do a giveaway. So that would be fun.
That would be fun.
I know.
Is it like, if I entered a giveaway at one of your community walks, would that be like sad
sus if you won?
Form? Yeah.
I don't know.
'Cause,
honestly, I feel like it would be.
That's so annoying.
I know.
Because I want to win.
I know.
I don't get the cool stuff.
You get the just iced tea.
Yeah, I'm just the side. Siren.
I wonder if you can hear that.
I don't know. I'm just the side hoe who she does podcasts with.
No, I'll try to get some free cool stuff for you. You deserve it. I have too much stuff anyways. But yeah, I also shopped till I dropped, which was bad. We're talking about things in our cart later in this episode, and I'm literally on a shopping ban right now because of how much I spent, which also isn't me. But I was talking with someone yesterday, and she lives in New York, and she was saying like how she feels this pressure to stay with the current trends living in New York. Mm-hmm. And like in Seattle, I don't feel that at all. I just dress like an Animal Crossing character and just live my little life here.
Yeah.
But in New York, I was like, oh my gosh, like I need to have this. I need to have this. I need to look this way. Oh my gosh, like that girl has a really cute skirt on. Yeah. I was just there for 8 days and I felt that pressure. So I could not even imagine what it's like to actually live there.
I could not imagine what it's like to live in New York.
I would spend so much money.
Just so many reasons.
So many reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, New York was fun. End of story. We can move on. Yeah. But anyways, for our next big update, the reason we're trying to drink all the drinks from our guest bedroom fridge Da-da-da.
Are we drum rolling?
We're moving! Yay! So we have a place that we were supposed to move into. However, that didn't quite work out until September. So we'll get to move in September. However, we needed like a intermediate place to live. And turns out it's really hard to find 3-month leases in Seattle. I reached out to maybe 50 or 60 different apartment buildings, and literally only 3 came back as saying they do offer 3-month leases. And 2 of those 3 were trying to charge us minimum $4,500 for a 1-bedroom.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. And we were about to like just bite it on that because we needed to have a place to go. And we finally found an apartment pretty close to what is happening? Oh, okay. Sorry. Random text from Michael. We're good. We found an apartment complex that's like not too far from where we live now that offers actually very affordable 3-month leases.
Good.
So hooray. So it'll be a really fun summer to live in this neighborhood, which probably won't say until after we move out for
privacy
for my own
reasons.
safety and privacy.
It'll be a fun place to live in the summer.
It will be a very fun place.
Yeah.
Especially because we like to swim and there's a really good swimming place near it. So, and it's close to a lot of people, and I mean, not great for Michael's commute. It's only 3 months though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it won't be a big deal. And we have a 6th floor unit.
Is that the top floor?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
I think.
Well, heat rises, which is a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it's nice to not have anyone above you.
Yeah. I think it's top floor.
Okay.
Maybe there's 8 floors actually. I don't remember, but it's high enough where I'm like, whoa, this is cool.
Ooh.
Feels like a little high rise. But
Yeah.
it very much so was not. So anyways, I had a trip to San Diego that was scheduled for Monday. I was going to go Monday to Wednesday, just a quick little trip. And I realized that would not be really smart of me to do that when I have to move next week.
Yeah.
We're actually moving in tomorrow, but we don't have to fully be out of our current apartment until the 30th. But our plan is to get everything moved and be fully like ready to sleep there on the night of the 22nd. So that gives us a whole week to clean our current place.
Yeah.
So yeah, Isabella's going to help us for a little bit tomorrow with the U-Haul. And yeah, it's going to be a very full day.
I'll bring my good shoes.
Your good shoes.
Should bring back support.
I know, back support. We have like our little foam roller if you need it.
Love it.
Okay, those were the 2 biggest updates. We'll kind of cruise through these other ones. Summer solstice is coming up. Hooray.
Woohoo.
Yay for sunshine.
Yay for naked bike riders.
Naked bike riders. Yes. Okay, I'm pulling up my weather app right now to tell you that the current sunset in Seattle
It's like 9:30.
9:08.
Yeah.
But it stays light until like 9:30, 9:40.
10.
It's so cool.
And then it gets it gets light out at like 4:30.
Yeah.
It's as someone
nice.
who has to wake up at 6 or 5:30 and go to bed, like ideally by 9.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I called you at 9:40 and you're like, hello. And I'm like, oh my God, are you sleeping? And you're like, yeah. I thought you were crying.
No, I was sleeping.
Like in REM sleep at 9:40.
Well,
Next level.
what? I get up early.
So does Michael.
Yeah, actually, women need more sleep than men. Fun fact.
I have heard this.
Yeah.
Although I'm like 7.5 hours type of girl.
This woman needs her sleep.
What's your like perfect amount of sleep, would you say?
Ooh, I'd say I thrive off of a good like 8.5 hours
Okay.
with at least an hour and 45 of REM and deep each.
I don't remember the last time I've got that much sleep. Actually, yes, I do. After the 34 hours I was awake in New York, I slept for 11 hours.
Out. Nice.
Okay, yay. Well, summer solstice, we have a community walk that day, 9 a.m. in West Seattle. It'd be really fun.
Ooh. That's the 21st.
The 21st. I know
I'll
you're
be
going to be
out of town.
But the reason we have it so early is so people can go to the solstice parade in Fremont
Fun.
and watch the naked bike ride.
Woo! And you could be naked too if you want.
I know. I thought about it, but I'm like, I think just enough people recognize me in Seattle where I don't want to do a naked bike ride.
Do the like naked body paint so you're not actually naked. Some pasties.
That's a good point. Yeah. maybe have my little e-bike here. I could
Ooh.
make an e-bike ride on.
Wait. I'll body paint myself like Shrek if you body paint yourself like Shrek. And I'll do little pasties.
I think you're going to miss the naked bike ride, though. Yeah, you're going to be flying in.
I'll fly in naked.
Painted and naked on the plane. It's like naked and afraid, naked on the plane.
Naked on the plane.
It's so stupid.
Dear.
Like Shrek.
Yeah.
You painted like Shrek.
Yeah, full on like green Shrek. Yeah.
Yep.
Pasties.
I actually just saw this TikTok of this girl, and she spread all these chia seeds around her bathtub and her toilet seat and on her sink
To make it
sprout. She wanted a green bathroom, so she sprouted chia seeds all over her bathroom.
No.
And it's just like an overgrown forest at this point.
Like on the toilet seat, so you sit on.
Yeah.
No.
And then she made like little Shrek ears out of a headband and put chia seeds on those too.
I mean, okay, but not the toilet. Not the toilet. No, the throne just should never be touched.
No, unless it's by like a Clorox wipe.
Yeah.
Is the one exception.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho.
Okay.
That's that. What else? I signed with the management agency.
Woo woo.
I've been trying to do this for like a month or two now, so everything kind of just aligned. It made sense.
Does that affect our podcast at all? Or no, because it's totally different. Okay. Sick.
Totally different. So it's a really good contract where I can still have my things on the side and they do outreach for me.
Yay.
Yeah. So they take
woo.
commission on whatever they find. So whatever I have going, I can still keep all of that money.
Okay.
Which is
cool.
great. That's like what you want.
I mean, if they want to do outreach for the Mel,
I know. That would be, you're like, okay.
I would accept.
What else? I walked a marathon earlier this month and I grabbed Iz and she did 21 miles.
21 miles. I was 5 miles short of the marathon.
Yeah. I think I ended up clocking like almost 28 at the end of the day.
Wild.
27 point something. Michael
Wild.
did the last like 5 with us, maybe 4 with us.
Like the last 3.
The last 3. Yeah, we walked to a restaurant in Queen Anne. So we just really wanted to feel the burn on those hills, you know? We're like 20 miles in. Let's go hike 600 feet.
That was horrendous.
Yeah.
Had some tequila shots at the end to get us through.
Yes, we did.
Well,
some
Sarah
spiked
did.
iced tea. No, you had a lychee martini.
Yeah, I had 2 lychee
martinis. We're really not drinkers on this podcast.
No.
It might sound like we are. We're really not.
No, only when we're walking insane distances and need to
Not
continue
feel
walking.
pain.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Okay, well, those are my major updates. We
Okay.
are, 22 minutes in? Okay,
Yeah.
that's safe. That's good.
That's
Take it away. What's going on in your life, girlfriend?
I mean, not much.
Not much.
I'm
That's
just kidding.
not true at all.
I joke.
I just squire.
Oh, lady of the night. Oh no, maybe not lady of the night. Makes you sound like a hooker.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I'm scared. Mom, come pick me up.
I'm just calling you a whore. Not actually. Okay. Speaking of whores, my rash is gone. Just,
Me and my whore rash.
Not an STD rash.
No.
No.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to mark this as explicit now.
This was my tummy rash from my liposuction. My whore rash.
Saying that in a bad way because it was a really bad rash.
It was a really bad rash. It blistered, y'all. It's gone now. Now my tummy's just really dry. But we like dry tummies versus
tummy
rashing.
I hope I never have to hear someone say dry tummy again.
Yeah, and they gave me the like prep that they used on that, and I'm supposed to give myself the reaction again. I just have to choose a body part to do it on.
Okay, you keep talking about this, but you haven't done it yet.
I'm so scared.
Where's the action behind this?
I'm scared. I don't want to. That was horrible. like it's like choosing. Okay, I know I'm not getting shot, but it's like choosing a body part to get shot at. Like,
okay, so what would be the best place to do that then? To test
to get shot?
No, to test your
pinky toe.
Your anesthetic.
Like a leg or an arm, probably some sort of appendage.
An appendage. Well, you have to like use your. Okay, I would say leg somewhere where a sock wouldn't touch.
Yeah, but then I also have to be like mindful. Like if it's on my thigh, I'm really, really prone to just scratching my thigh.
That's a good point. So somewhere you won't scratch.
So then I'm like, maybe my calf.
Do you want me to put it on your back somewhere where you can't reach it?
That's cruel and would be amazing.
I can do that. But then what if I blister from this stuff?
Well, no, you don't touch it.
Oh.
It's like a magic wand of shit. It's explicit episode. Sorry, y'all. It's a magic wand of... you shouldn't be allergic to it. Okay. This is what is used in like most surgical units for like prep.
Okay.
To like clean your body.
Okay.
For some reason, I'm allergic to it.
Okay. Well, we'll smear it. We should put it like, can we put it on your forehead in the sign of a cross?
And I just blister the sign of the cross on my forehead?
I think you'd be studied by the Vatican. Pope Leo will call you in and say, "Dearest Isabella."
I think I would be like spewed with holy water.
I think you would.
I think they would think that I was Satan incarnate.
But then you'd become a saint.
No, Satan.
Satan. It's not saint.
I'd be thought of as the opposite. If I'm blistering a cross.
Well, I mean, Padre Pio had like stigmata coming out of his hands.
That's different than blistering a cross on your forehead. I mean, I think the man nailed his hands and was like, "Oh my God, this happened out of nowhere."
Actually?
Yeah.
So Padre Pio's just a liar?
Yes.
Damn.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I believed in all that stuff not too long ago.
It'd be so for real right now. Okay, so Rash of Fury is gone.
What if he had bad eczema?
What if he had bad eczema?
Yeah.
I mean, if the hole went through the palm and out the other.
Yeah.
That's not eczema. That's
a really bad case of eczema.
That's mental health problems. That's you drilling a nail through your hand.
Padre Pio needs a therapist is what we're hearing.
Yes. Which actually you're getting sponsored by mental health, right?
Yeah.
You should let him know.
I think he's dead.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, wait, can I segue for just like 2 seconds?
Yeah, go for it.
One of my aunts is super, super, super Catholic, and for one of her birthdays, she got a Padre Pio little figurine. You're not going to want to take a sip of that when I say this. She got a Padre Pio figurine, and my mom looks at her, she's like, "Who is that, G.I. Joe?"
Yep. Got a G.I. Joy figurine. G.I. Joy. G.I. Joy.
It's his female counterpart, his sidekick.
G.I. Joy. Okay, now that this is explicit, my explicit mind is gonna go places. G.I. Joy sounds like a sex toy.
G.I. Joy. Oh my God, if you're Catholic and listening, I'm so sorry.
Wait, Catholics can have sex
after they're married.
Yeah. They can have toys, right? Or no, it depends on how Catholic you are.
I guess so.
Okay, whatever.
Okay,
We're
moving on.
I popped a blood vessel in my eye by doing too many handstands.
I love how this made it onto the updates.
Well, it was wild. Imagine looking at your eye and it's bleeding and you're like, what the fudgety fudge? And then you realize it's because you've done a lot of handstands and you're not breathing and you're bearing down really hard.
Bearing down really hard.
Yeah.
Okay, G.I. Joy.
Oh, is this our new product?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, let's see. It's ice drink weather finally. So I've moved from my hot teas to like iced matcha and I'm loving it. Some good iced lattes.
You walked in with a hot coffee today.
You know what? Me. It's cold today.
It was cold today. I'll give it to you.
We had a girls' picnic, and by we, I mean me, but Sarah was invited, so she was there. So basically we went to the lake and got all of our girly pops and just ate like nibbly food, fruits.
Yeah, you made a feast. Like, you made like 3 types of cake. Like hummus and fruit and carrots and pretzels.
It was really fun. I felt really like fulfilled when I went home. Like my plate was really full or cup was really full.
So you're a host. You like hosting.
I love
We've known this though.
Hosting, and I love hosting girlies.
Okay.
And just sitting down and in the sun, and I don't know. It was very informal, but also brought all the stuff. Had some sneaky mimosas. That was great. Loved the sneaky mimosas.
Once again, we are not alcoholics, I promise.
It's also lake jumping weather, so we've jumped in the lake a couple of times. It's been phenomenal. And the biggest update of all is that we're gonna drum roll. Okay. Soup has the daddy. Woo! I'm no longer a single mom. Some of you may have seen the soft launch on Instagram. The story. Maybe you haven't. Who knows? But basically, he came out here. He lives in Maryland. Came out here. Can I like say names at this point?
I don't see why not. Up to you.
We'll keep it a mystery.
Okay.
Mystery Mouse Catool came out here and he visited his family / me in Seattle. And then we went to LA where he visited his brother. And also I went to LA and we went to Venice Beach and Santa Monica and Rodeo Drive. And then we stayed at the Waldorf Astoria, which I've never felt more poor in my life. That was insane. It was truly like the craziest experience of my life.
Like how? Give us examples.
How the tub was insane. They had mood lighting.
Okay.
Like it was literally labeled as mood lighting.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
The view of the hotel was insane. The marbling in the bathroom.
Nice.
Insane.
Exquisite.
Yep. It had like dual-headed shower.
Oh.
The tub was so nice. I can't get over the tub.
Just take a picture of it.
Yes, but I am not wearing clothes. So, I mean, you can see it. I think Alec has it. Oh, his name's Alec. Mystery Mouse Catool's name is Alec.
Was a mystery for all of 2 minutes.
That 2-minute mystery.
Yep.
Yeah. So what was I saying?
You naked in a tub?
Yeah.
You naked on a plane?
Oh, I wish. I have not done that. Would like to at some point, though.
Okay.
No, showing up like Shrek naked on a plane, obviously. Crazy. The hair blow dryer, right? Mm-hmm. Was a Dyson.
Ooh.
I was like, holy crap.
Okay.
And they had robes and slippers and all these awesome snacks and an $80 half bottle of wine that
half bottle.
Yeah. Where I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, no. I ate a date bar. Okay.
Can I guess?
Yes. Guess how much?
A date bar?
A date bar. Like it was just like looked like just a little bar with dates and
Was
almonds.
it packaged? Or
it was
room
packaged.
Okay.
Yep.
$14.
$16 for a date bar. And I ate it because I was hungry. And I was like, oh, this probably won't be that much because they obviously don't list their prices. And then we
That's
got
your first mistake.
Yeah, and they got the receipt and I was like, holy crap. Okay. Well, there goes $16.
Sorry, Rachel Ray, $40 a day. Have you seen that?
No.
It was her old travel show. She had to only spend $40 a day while traveling.
Oh, well, she could have 2 of these.
2 of these, and that's her whole day.
That's her whole day. It would not be a very satisfying day. Yep. Okay. So that Waldorf Astoria was crazy. I'm not married. I have a boyfriend. Not sure if that's clear. Putting that out there. So I'm no longer single, which is wild, but it's long distance. So I kind of feel single, kind of not. I don't know. He's going to listen to this and like be like, oh my God, what do you mean you feel single? No, I promise.
He should move out here.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Yes.
Join in on the family fun.
Yes. He's Sarah's husband's cousin. So
That's another mystery solved.
yeah. So basically, Sarah and I are really trying to become cousins.
Yep. We have infiltrated the family.
Sorry to the family who will probably have to put up with us for the rest of
Our condolences.
Christmas future.
Yep. Well, you have to learn an instrument now.
No. Oh, triangle. I'll do triangle.
Triangle. We don't have a triangle player, so that could work.
Can I be the triangle player? Or I could do the bells.
The bell. We don't have. Oh, I think the little kids do bells. We could do triangle.
Okay.
Or we can give you some bells.
I can be bells. I can be the leader of the little kids.
Okay.
Can we do that?
I think that would work.
Okay. Perfect. You hear that, baby? Bells. Bella on bells.
Bella on bells.
Sounds like a bad porno.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
I wonder if he has an instrument he plays. Do you know what instrument he plays?
Alec?
Has he been to the larger family
Guitar.
at the band? Is that all he plays is a guitar? Or does he do piano too?
Some piano.
Some piano. Mostly guitar.
Mostly guitar.
Okay, so he's the guitarist at the Christmas special.
Yes. He would love to learn saxophone, but hasn't yet.
Oh, okay.
And would like to learn trumpet, but is just not a
We have too
brass
many of those.
player.
We have too many of those. We
Well,
don't need
and
more.
Jeff kind of trumps the trumpet.
Yeah, and there's Michael and his brothers.
Yeah.
Who are all the trumpeteers.
Yeah.
And Nate.
Yeah.
Too many trumpets.
Too many trumpets. Too
We
many brass.
don't need more of these egos.
No. No. Okay. Yeah. So that happened. I finally made it through Assassin's Blade. I think that's I think that deserves an applause on it on its own. I also made it through the sentence you can clap to. That milk. I know you guys were really interested about the milk that I bought at the farmer's market. I made scones out of it. I turned it into buttermilk, and then we made scones. I still have some of the milk. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I'm hoping to make more scones.
I'm going to say bad by now.
It's been like 3 weeks, but it was fresh out of the cow's udders.
I would still vote bad. Have you smelled it recently?
No, I'll open it and smell it and see.
Okay.
And if it smells fine, then I don't know. Put some vinegar in it. Make buttermilk.
Ew.
That's how you make buttermilk. Is you add
I know. But you just add any acid.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have to add straight up vinegar. Unless you do apple cider. Do you do apple cider?
I do vinegar.
White vinegar?
Yeah. I love vinegar.
I felt like a little lemon or something.
No, okay. Yeah.
Agree to disagree.
And let's see. I want to make canales. So, no, canales.
Like cannelle?
Canales.
Cannelé is how?
Canales. It's
Okay.
French.
Okay.
Any recommendations on making canales would be really
Is that really how they're
appreciated.
pronounced?
Yeah, canales.
Cannelés. Okay.
At least that's how my favorite influencer, Tess Madeline, pronounces them. Shout out to Tess Madeline. She is my happy place.
Tess Madeline. I don't think I follow her. I'm going to go look her up.
Madeline, Madlyn.
Tess?
Mm-hmm. So
Madeline.
that is it for my like big updates. I guess the other one is that like I marathoned with Sarah for 21 miles, so I didn't fully marathon, but
Is this the girl who knits?
her sister knits.
Her sister. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember. I'll follow her.
Yay!
She looks vibey. I like
She's
her.
my happy place. When I go on TikTok, I watch her videos and then I leave TikTok.
That is all I go on TikTok for.
No, like
Very
actually.
cute. Okay. Yay. I like it.
Yeah, we should tag her.
We should.
We should. Oh, yeah.
I think we'd actually scare her off if she listened to this episode without any context.
I
She'd be
think it would
Who are these?
be really funny.
Who are these crazy girls?
Okay, so what's going on in our lives?
Okay.
I guess like what's our favorites currently? Our currents. Our current currents.
Okay. We're starting off with book reads.
Isn't a current a type of root?
Oh no, it's a little berry.
Oh, a berry.
Current.
A current.
Current.
Our current currents.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. What are we reading? What are you reading?
Okay. I am reading Queen of Shadows, still Throne of Glass, but it's so much better than Assassin's Blade. Holy crap. I'm already like 75%
Okay.
of the way done. And still reading The Boy Who Was Raised as a Dog. Horrifying, gruesome, and extremely impactful, and will teach you a lot about attachment. If you ever become a parent, I highly recommend reading this. However, forewarning, you will cry and maybe throw up.
Okay. That sounds terrifying. I don't think I'll read it. You did a really good job selling that.
What are you reading?
I am reading I Think It's Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry.
I need to read that. I need to download that here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yes, I'm reading that now. I'm like 50% done with it. It's good so far. It's kind of a lot of you're hearing a story of another person, which is interesting, but I kind of want there to be more like I want more cheesy romance than I think I want story of the other person, if that makes sense.
What's your favorite Emily Henry book?
I really like the setting of this current one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like People We Meet on Vacation.
Okay.
Because it reminds me of like a time of my own life.
What is that one? I don't remember the title, where the girl was in like a cabin and she's a writer.
They're all writers. Is the Emily Henry thing. Okay, what who is the
and she like the neighbor. She falls in love with the neighbor.
Is it in like Michigan or something?
I think so.
Maybe Beach Read? Was the guy's name Gus?
I don't remember. Gus was a friend. No, wasn't Beach Read about friends?
No, there was one where she was in like Michigan or something, and it started like she went to a book club and she was trying to make new friends in the neighborhood, and then she met the writer Gus, and she was also a writer, and I don't remember.
And there was that other one where that guy had a truck, and they were like enemies. I don't know.
I don't remember. They all kind of blurred together, except for Book Lovers.
Maybe Book Lovers is my favorite one.
Book Lovers. That one was cute.
I think that's
really
the one I'm
liked that
talking
one.
about.
Well, it was a small town, and he worked at the bookstore.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Book Lovers.
Book Lovers. That one was a cute one. I like that
small
one.
town neighbors.
They're all small towns, and they're all neighbors, and every protagonist is a writer.
Emily Henry. Making this difficult for us.
Yep. I'm also doing a reread of Onyx Storm, and I was probably doing that 3 weeks ago as well.
Yeah.
But at this point, I'm like, let me finish this Emily Henry, and then I'm going to finish Onyx Storm, and then I'm going to jump into Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings.
Ooh.
Because I love Magnolia Parks. Like, I'm obsessed. I've been obsessed for years now. But Jessa Hastings released another book called Never, and I read that one.
Mm-hmm.
Was not super impressed.
Okay.
And I'm like a diehard like Jessa Hastings fan, so I was like a little bit sad about that. It also got really bad reviews on Goodreads. However, Conditions of Will has like 4.6 stars on Goodreads,
so
which is
good.
high.
Yeah.
That's very high for Goodreads.
I've heard that so not the author that you're talking about, but I've heard that Let Them is really good.
Oh, by Mel Robbins?
Yeah.
Let Them Theory?
Yeah,
I've heard that too. I want to read that.
I want to read that too. Do you want to book club that? That sounds like a good book club.
That could be
book.
fun. I could be convinced.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite summer obsession. What are we obsessing over?
Okay. So tell me why tomato print is really cute. I don't know why, but I'm really liking it.
Tomato Girl Summer?
Tomato Girl Summer.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So outdoor time, just like reading outside, chilling outside, getting that fresh air, lemonade, and skirts. Really in a skirt era right now.
Okay, like mini skirt, long skirt.
I mean, most of my skirts are long.
Okay.
They're like midi length or maxi. Or they are supposed to be maxi, but they fit me like a midi because I'm
a tall drink of water,
10 feet tall. Some mini skirts, but like for work and stuff, I've really enjoyed just a good skirt,
especially in the summer too.
Yeah, it also dresses everything up. Like I literally will wear a skirt, a tank top, and a baseball cap.
Cute.
And all of a sudden I'm work ready because I'm wearing a skirt.
Okay. I love it.
Okay. What are your favorite summer obsessions?
I just saw where you said scones, and I was like, really hyperfixating on that word. Favorite summer obsessions: swimming nonstop.
Woo.
We will be in the water 24/7. We will be so pruny Prunes will be jealous.
Dude, when we went swimming on Tuesday,
Uh-huh.
we were just in the water.
Yeah, we were in the water.
Could not get us out.
No, we were having time of our lives.
Mhm.
And there's some really cute little fish at the lake where we swim too.
I need goggles. I need to get goggles.
Need to get some goggles. Okay. The place where we're moving to is nearby a lake. I kind of think I low-key want to keep this a secret. I think I want to gatekeep this.
Oh, yeah, gatekeep it.
I think for my own, like, privacy and security, because we're going to be, like, low-key moving there long term. And, like, I don't want some creep on the internet to find out and then we have to, like, give up a home.
Yeah, no.
The biggest fear. So we're gatekeeping this. Sorry, you all. But yeah, we'll be swimming nonstop. You need to get some goggles, or I'll buy you some as a birthday present.
Our birthdays are both in January.
A really, really early birthday present. Unless I forgot to get you a birthday present this year. Did I forget to give you a birthday present?
I don't think so.
What did I get you? I don't remember.
Is it bad that I don't remember either?
No, that's good. You don't remember. Did I make you a scarf? No.
Yes, you
Christmas.
made me a scarf. Oh, that was Christmas?
I don't remember. I'm so bad.
What did I get you for your birthday?
I don't remember either.
I don't know. I know I got you something.
Oh, mugs.
Oh, mine broke.
I know. That's so tragic. Okay, so swimming. Lots of swimming. Fresh fruit. When we went to Hawaii in March, I ate so much fruit. My skin looked so good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like back on my fresh fruit kick. And especially, I love eating fruit when it's sunny.
Yes.
Like
so good.
Berries, strawberries, watermelon, papaya. Yum.
I love blueberries.
I love blueberries so much. Let's see. Meal prepping lunches. I've learned that I'm actually really bad at eating lunch. I just will skip lunch altogether because I'll just like snack and not eat lunch because
Bad girl.
I know I don't have anything made. So like Mondays and maybe like Thursdays or just Mondays, I'll make something big. Like this week it was chickpea salad sandwich or wraps. I've been like wrapping it in Ezekiel wraps or whatever. It's been really yummy.
Yum.
And biking more. And I think where we're moving to this weekend, it's very, very bike friendly. So
Yay. Perfect.
yay.
All right. Your favorite treat?
Fresh fruit. Obsessed.
Mine's scones. I made the scones and I'm obsessed with the scones. Love a good scone.
Favorite scone flavor?
Cheddar and chive.
Ooh, a little Red Lobster moment.
I love a cheddar Red Lobster. I haven't been to Red Lobster.
I went once when I was little.
Okay.
And I still remember the scones. They serve you like their scones are so famous. They sell mix at Costco. That's how you know you've made it.
Yeah, there you go.
So go look up a recipe.
Okay.
And try it out. They're like super, super cheddary, buttery, chivey. Yeah, I think you would enjoy a good Red Lobster scone.
Yeah. Also love a good like excuse me, blueberry scone or like a rhubarb strawberry ginger scone.
Yum.
I'm like just daydreaming about scones. Okay, what's in our carts?
Nothing for me. I'm on a shopping ban, not band. I'm actually in a shopping band. We sing about shopping.
It's my type of band.
I know. But I did buy some really fun things in New York when I was there. We were looking at these little like salt and pepper like koi fish shakers.
So cute.
They were only $8 too for both of them.
They're so cute.
I know. I love them. I bought a lot of really cute like tanks from Free People Movement. These really cute like vintage looking track pants that are just like good for travel. Cute. I feel like really cute little athletic shorts from there. They were a really pretty color. And hiker kind.
Oh, I went on their website to look at what you got and I saw the price tag and I got very sad.
I love Hiker Kind. I have like a little work relationship with Hiker Kind and I'll rep some of their things. We have a fun little relationship. I don't know.
They're really cute.
They're really,
and they
really
look
cute.
so high quality.
They're
too.
very high quality. Yeah. So like it's a little expensive, but also like I will have these for the rest of my life. Their studio is in Brooklyn though. So Amelia and I went to go visit Chelsea, who is one of the co-owners, and we just hung out and I got some new pieces from Hiker Kind, including a little like Sailor Moon looking windbreaker jacket.
So cute.
I'm obsessed with it.
So cute.
I also got this 2-piece little hiking set that's perfect for like urban hiking, and it's really pretty blue. Have I shown that to you yet?
I don't know.
You should try it on actually. I think you would like it.
Okay.
But it's a really cute blue collared shirt. It's like a little, it feels like a nurse's outfit in a way.
Okay,
but it's
a
like
little
it's a
scrub.
skirt, a little, yeah. It's cute though.
Okay.
One of the comfiest things I've ever worn to walk. So I got those. I got a really cute little black dress from Aritzia
Cute.
to go clubbing in. I got another little Aritzia like off the shoulder black shirt because I tried it on and Amelia was like, "You need this," and I'm like, "Sold. Let's go."
Love.
Add it to the cart. Glossier You Fleur perfume.
Ooh.
Like the bluish purple tint perfume bottle. I bought the small travel size one. I think it is such a fun summer scent.
Ooh.
Have you smelled it?
No, I
okay,
haven't.
I'll have you smell it after this. It's really nice.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I think that's all I bought. A lot of food too.
Fun.
What about you?
So, I mean, something that was in my cart, and I just want to shout out Alec for this, was the New Balances 9060s shoe. Mm-hmm. And he got me a pair. So that was really sweet.
Are those the ones I have too?
I don't know.
The little dinosaur looking ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can twin.
Hell yeah. And gosh, 3 other things in my cart are the pinstripe track denim pants, the white and red ones.
Ooh. I'm going to search these
from
up
James Street Co. The Paddington Bear sweater, the navy one from Rowing Blazers, and Canale molds, which is so random. But yeah, my random hyperfixation are scones, if you couldn't tell already. And that sardine bag from TJ Maxx. I've been to 5 different TJ Maxx to try and find the sardine bag, and I cannot find it. And at the point where I don't even know if I want it anymore. I just want the rush of being able to find it.
Rush. It's like a rare item.
Yeah. Any
random?
hyperfixations?
Yeah. Bossa Nova.
Oh.
I've loved Bossa Nova. I found a Bossa Nova playlist in 2020 and I listened on repeat. So ever since then, I've loved it. And I realized this year, I'm like, oh my gosh, when we have kids, I want to sing them Bossa Nova songs.
Sweet.
So like instead of like, I mean, yeah, they'll learn like standard like English little nursery rhymes or songs, whatever.
Yeah.
They're going to know how to sing Bossa Nova standards.
I love it. I love it so much.
Michael is not going to know what our kids are saying. Neither am I. They're going to be learning like English, Italian with a mix of Portuguese. Hopefully we'll throw some Norwegian in there.
Perfect.
It'll be great.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, Bossa Nova. I've also told Michael he needs to learn Bossa Nova guitar.
Can our kids speak Italian to each other?
That would be really cute.
That would be really good.
Yeah.
I would have no idea what they're saying, but
I think you would.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'm just obsessed. I don't know. It's so pretty. And now I tried to find a Bossa Nova like jazz lounge in New York. Could not find one.
Oh.
We were at a really cool jazz club anyways. I literally went to the owner and I was like, where can I listen to Bossa Nova in New York City? He's like, I don't know. He's like, they all close. I'm like,
they all closed?
I'm like, sir, are you telling me I have to go to Rio de Janeiro to listen to Bossa Nova music?
I mean, I'll go to Rio de Janeiro with you.
That'd be fun.
That would be really fun.
I know.
We could go see JC up close.
Christ the Redeemer.
Yeah.
Give him a hug.
A little high five.
Yep. Okay, songs on repeat.
Okay,
What are you
last but not
listening to?
least. Okay, so my Friday song, our Friday song, Alec and I's Friday song, Time to Party by Craig David, Lover by Taylor Swift. I've been putting on repeat, so if you could tell that I'm infatuated.
She's smitten.
There's the surefire sign.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Beg.
Beggin' by Mainskin.
No.
Manskin?
No. Monoskin.
Mainskin.
It is. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. It means moon in Danish.
Okay, Maneskin.
Monoskin.
That's really pretty.
Yeah. See, and you're just over here
Monoskin.
saying manskin. Ew. Ew. Damiano would be so upset.
I'm sorry,
He wouldn't even
Damiano.
look your direction if he heard you say mainskin.
Would you say Moneskin?
Monoskin.
Moneskin. Okay.
I think it's technically supposed to be like monoskin, but I'm not that Danish. So
Moneskin.
Monoskin.
Okay.
Is how we're going with that.
And then the final song on repeat is Romeo and Juliet, Opus 64, Act 1, Dance of the Night, song number 7 or 17.
Would you
or
like to
something
sing
like
it for us?
Bum, 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 ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
You're going red. You're going red. You are blowing out our listeners' eardrums.
Stuck in my head constantly. What are your songs?
Okay. I've been listening to Anything and Everything by Alice Phoebe Lou, specifically Touch. Love that song.
Love.
Intimidated by Kate Renata. They're playing it everywhere in New York, so naturally I love it.
Is Touch the like one touch?
No.
Okay.
No, like one touch is all it takes. That's Dua Lipa.
Oh, okay.
No, this is different.
Okay.
There's another one. I'm really gonna butcher this. Si antes te hubiera conocido.
Before I knew you.
By Carol G.
You didn't really butcher that.
Okay, yay, muy bien. They're also playing that everywhere in New York. So naturally, I was like, okay, let's add this to the Spotify list. There's another one. Okay, here we go again. Figa de Gine by Mariana Froes. I don't know. It's Portuguese bossa nova. I heard it this week and I was like, holy moly, this song is fun. So if you like jazz, it's FIGA space DE space GUINE. Very fun. And I also have been loving Say You Love Me by Fleetwood Mac.
Aw. Okay.
Okay, well, hopefully when we do that again, there won't be so many like different cultural songs in there, so I won't have to butcher names.
All right. Well, I mean, that's our wrap up.
Yep.
So that's it. Anything else to add?
I don't think so.
Well, we missed you.
We did miss you. We're sorry we disappeared for so long. There's a lot of reasons we disappeared for so long, but thanks for sticking with us.
Yes. Yep. We're back and better than ever.
Yep.
And
yeah.
May
everyone love togetherness. Okay, we'll see you in the next one. Love
Bye.
you. Bye. Ciao.